Hey, what's up? Thanks so much for joining us here at Cheryl's Network Live, where we bring you tips, ideas, and strategies to take your business to many levels above. And thank you, Verner, for joining me in the studio today.
Thank you again. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Verner Dixon with VM Enterprise. And you are the expert on this thing that we hear so much about, this Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, that whole topic that's all over on Facebook, social media, probably in the news as well.
Any place that you can think of, CNBC, on the regular news. They just had a program on the other night about a strip club taking Bitcoin for lap dancing.
Oh my!
So, and that's here in
That's here in Las Vegas.
So Bitcoin,
okay,
Bitcoin is big.
So you can do. Wow, that's very good. Yes.
And that was on the 8 o'clock
we'll
news.
Have to tell our friends. Get your lap dance with your Bitcoin card. Yeah.
It may even take Ethereum tomorrow, but but it's all good.
So what's happening with it?
Well, I mean, I guess everybody is in this what we call fear, uncertainty, and doubt mode, which is understandable considering one of the prognosticators had indicated that a lot of people will be coming on when Bitcoin gets to be $1,000. And then a lot more would really be coming on when it gets to be $10,000. And that's exactly what happened. Everybody rushed to the market because they thought they were going to miss the opportunity to get involved in Bitcoin. When the SEC and the Futures Board started looking at futures trading and some of the other things in terms of trying to protect people because they're jumping onto these ICOs. Some of the ICOs are good, which is initial coin offerings. Which is equivalent to an IPO, initial public offering. Some of those are good, and some of them are basically schemes. And so a lot of people were losing their funds to do that.
How does one know which is the scheme and which isn't?
I just tell everybody to do their homework, understand what the product, what the company, what the ICO is based on. If there's a technology or if there's an application that is needed by the industry or needed by the public in general, then there's a possibility that's a good basis to really research it a little bit more. But there is one provider of an ICO. He just wanted to see what would happen if he announced an ICO and said it has no intrinsic value, has no value. And he raised $500 million on a token that was worth nothing. So that's how people are not paying attention. They're not educating themselves, and they're jumping on this thing because they want to make the big bucks. This is not a big bucks time period unless you got big bucks to start. For the rest of us little guys who jumped in, or some of the ones who jumped in when Bitcoin was at $10,000 and $20,000, you did it. I don't know if you know it or not, but it did go to $20,000.
How much is it now?
It's right now is $8,200 and some odd dollars because it has dropped down. It had dropped down to as low as $6,000. The reason for that again is the fear, uncertainty, and doubt in terms of what the regulators were going to do. That meeting was had 2 days ago, Tuesday or Wednesday. That meeting was held. The SEC and the Futures Board are positive about cryptocurrency. So you're going to see the market change because that's what everybody was worried about. They're saying it's a good technology. It's too ingrained in everybody to stop it. And so they said rather than stop it, rather than get in the way of it, they're proponents of cryptocurrency, but they just want to make sure that it's properly regulated. And meaning that they don't want these people jumping into things unless the ICO is a good ICO. And the SEC will be looking at all of the ICOs and determine whether they're securities, whether they're a fraud situation or whatever. But again, it goes back to people doing their homework. Do your homework, understand what you're getting involved in. But I also say now is an excellent time to get involved in cryptocurrency because all of the currencies are low right now. They're less than 50% of what they have been over the last few months, some of them even lower than that. But they began, once that meeting was over and the SEC came out and said that they're pro-cryptocurrency in essence, but they want to regulate it, it's starting to go back up. So now again is the time, if you've got an opportunity or if you're thinking about getting involved, do your homework, get involved, talk to somebody who's involved and who knows what's going on, and still do your own homework.
And so do you still have local meetings where people can come and get educated about the whole process?
Yes, I have those meetings every Thursday here in Las Vegas at 8170 West Sahara, Suite 207. That's every Thursday at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. So if you're interested in finding out what's going on with cryptocurrency and the offerings that I'm involved in, then you can attend that meeting. So,
and they also could just give you a phone call.
They can give me a phone call or send me an email. That would be great. My number is 702-580-9397. That's Verner Dixon, 702-580-9397. And if you call, and if I'm not able to take your call at the time, leave a message. Please leave a message, because I do get a lot of calls, and I can't go through everybody's when they haven't left a message, and I don't know what the call is about. But you can also reach me via email. It's vmeonline7@gmail.com. That's vmeonline7@gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for bringing us up to date on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and the strip club is even taking it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We want
So
to make
thank you.
sure people know that, right? So
Absolutely.
if that's happening, it's going to be everywhere.
It's going to be
It's
everywhere.
going to be everywhere.
Right.
And so people are just going to have to accept the fact that Bitcoin is here to stay.
Here to stay.
And it's big business.
Yes.
So thanks again for
Absolutely.
joining me.
You're welcome, and thank you. And thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for joining us here at Cheryl's Network Live. We'll see you next time.